be the other two to complete the top three, like behind you?
Number one heavyweight, I hope not.
I mean, welterweight.
I hope not. I'll take a heavyweight paycheck, but I hope.
My bad. You said you're the number one.
Then I will be run time, boy. I will run. It will be sprint time.
You and Fury next?
Okay? Yes, sir.
Who's your top three behind you at welterweight? My bad.
I mean, Errol Spence and everything else. Keith Thurman number one, Errol Spence number two, and everything else is debatable, man. I've said it many times. I don't give Bud Crawford any credit at 147 yet. He hasn't gotten any credentials off of me. I made the statement that the boy hasn't even fought an Amir Khan, and all of a sudden they're acting like they want to fight Amir Khan. I mean, that's a fight years ago on Amir's side, he was a 140 pounder. So at the end of the day, but I still like that fight for Crawford. When it comes to competing in the welterweight division, he's done nothing. I mean, there's, because I was saying, what's the Horn? I was saying that I think Amir Khan would beat Jeff Horn. So at the end of the day, I just let him beat Amir Khan. Let him beat somebody else. I don't know. I just don't believe in the number three. So because a lot of people are gonna want to put Bud there, but then my thing is, it ain't like he beat Sean Porter. Sean Porter actually might be number three. I always said Sean Porter is ultimately like top five. He's never. I don't think he's gonna leave the top five. It's gonna be really hard unless we get proven wrong with Ugas. Ugas can slide in. You know what I'm saying, with a victory over Sean. So that's why I don't really care, man. And I really don't care if you consider me number 1, 2, 3, or anything, man. At the end of the day, you can't put me lower than 3. What are you gonna do? Put 2 names above me? And you're gonna have some of your peers looking at you sideways anyways? Like, I don't care, man. All that I care about is training, staying healthy, getting back in the ring, getting back on TV. Fox, this thing with Fox is a big thing, We're gonna have a lot of eyes, a lot of viewers, and just being the undefeated champion of the world, man. And just providing exciting fights for the sport of boxing. Not only am I good at my job, but I think I'm one of the best and most entertaining fighters in the sport of boxing today. You got 12 different weight classes, but there's not that many people that really stand out, and that's all that I'm trying to do in this division is stand out. I'm not afraid to let it go. If you beat me, then we're gonna know Keith Thurman's not number 1. Now he actually is number 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, even if I was number 3, if let's just say Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence beat Keith Thurman, number 3, I still have an opportunity to have a beautiful career. See, that's what you guys really don't understand. When you have blood, sweat, and tears, and you worked as hard as I worked to do what I do, you just want to be in the ring. You just want to be a part of the action. Look at the beautiful career Adrian Broner's had. He's had a beautiful career, and he's not the best fighter in the world. So I'm here with my career. You are witnessing my career. I just don't want to be the average fighter. I want to be legendary, and that's what we're trying to do.
Keith, when you talk about legendary, you mentioned about Manny Pacquiao. Is that going to be one of, like, let's say, and I don't want to say regret, but one of the letdowns if you never get that fight, knowing that he's still in the game and also with
not having Floyd, not having Manny, they're both letdowns to a degree. I mean, I rose to the top of the welterweight division pretty quick, and yet I didn't get a piece of that action, and I really wanted a piece of that action, and I probably was premature at that time, and who knows what happened with that action, but at least I wanted a piece. And so if I can get a piece before Manny gets away, I'm gonna thank God for that, you know what I mean? Because he's a legend. He has a big fan base. It'd be good for my brand notoriety and just another notch on the belt, ex-multiple champion Manny Pacquiao. But at the end of the day, we're just here doing our best, man, trying to reunify, like I said, separate myself from my competition, and then just add to the collection.
If there's an upset, you and AB will make for some good press conferences.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I'm not. See, that's funny, man. Like, I'm not that interested. But if he starts running his mouth and seeing, depending on what happens, see, that's the real talk is once when I'm back. Yes, I want my belt. every other fight is negotiable, man. It's negotiable. We can negotiate. Who wants to negotiate?
In terms of pound for pound status, Mikey Garcia was another fighter who was on the shelf for a while.